Happening now, there's a big push to talk about the deep roots of human trafficking, a phenomenon that can happen well under the radar. Dylan Valencia joins us in studio to shed light on the issue. Good morning, Dylan.
Good morning, Manny. Well, January marks National Human Trafficking Prevention Month, and our day-to-day life, it can hide the reality of human trafficking. It's a form of modern slavery that happens in every state, including right here in the state line.
It can be a really slow process. It can be, a youth that is groomed from a very young age by a family member or by someone, a friend of the family, someone they know in their community. And that person, that youth might be groomed for 5, 6, 7 years, right? Where there's no exploitation happening, but that trust is being built.
The Rockford Alliance Against Sexual Exploitation shares that human trafficking is something that Hollywood paints as something that only happens overseas. However, it happens in the state line, with two being the main types: labor trafficking and sex trafficking. And many people can be more vulnerable: those who have a history of physical or sexual abuse, substance abuse, poverty, or some form of neglect in their life. And right now, with the influx of migrants coming to the U.S., Megan explains how someone in that situation could potentially fall prey to this crime.
A language barrier is huge. Many of them maybe cannot communicate here. They don't understand, what is happening. They don't know the questions to ask. They don't know who is a good person and who is a bad person. They can easily be manipulated. They're in a situation where they probably feel very desperate. There's probably a lot of fear.
Human trafficking is a much longer process than what many might think. It is something that can happen within the span of several years, and it happens in 4 steps. The first step is picking, second is grooming, the third manipulation, and then the fourth step would be exploitation. RACE's #1 goal is to keep the conversation going on this topic and continue to educate our community. They have 9 classes coming up this year, and we will have even more details on the different signs and methods of human trafficking on our website, wrex.com.